All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what is due by the end of the week. So assignments that are due Sunday, October 4th at 11:59 p.m. 45 minutes of MemBean practice for 15 points. That starts Monday, goes through Sunday, October 4th. Your pre-writing assignment, The Most Dangerous Game, Google Docs, 10 points. The Most Dangerous Game writing assignment, 3-paragraph essay on Google Classroom, 50 points. And then we're going to play the Most Dangerous Game review game today. So let's go to classwork, day 7, day 8. We will not have class on Friday, so you will just be working during that time on your writing assignment and make sure that you're following all the directions. Let's take a look at the pre-writing. So this is going to help you organize your thoughts, jot down specific passages. So title and author, The Most Dangerous Game, character, who are the main characters and the minor characters in the story? How do the important characters think, talk, and act? In what ways do their actions or attitudes change over time? What are the time and place of the short story? How does the setting affect the mood or the development of the plot? Plot. What is the central conflict or problem of the story? How does the outcome of the conflict relate to the theme of the story? Point of view. Is the story told by a first person or a third person narrator? What does the narrator think about the characters and the events? Theme. What universal truth does the short story express about human nature, experiences, problems, or relationships? What details reflect this theme? Symbolism. Do any objects or elements show up repeatedly? Which, if any, person, place, or thing seems to represent an abstract idea? If so, what? Imagery. What feelings do sensory descriptions of people, places, events, and ideas suggest? What effects are created through the use of imagery? Diction. Is the author's word choice straightforward, or is the language connotative? What is the short story's tone? How does the word choice affect the tone of the short story? Figurative language. Does the author use similes and metaphors? If so, what effects do these comparisons create? So this is, you're going to fill this out first before you start writing. Let's go back. Let's go ahead and take a look at the writing assignment. So here are your writing prompts. You're going to choose one of the 6 essay options below. In your essay, you should show understanding and analysis of the source text as well as mastery of the chosen writing genre, argumentative, expository, or narrative. Make sure that it's in Times New Roman, 12-point font, double spaced, and you need at least 3 paragraphs. Remember, this is worth 50 points. This is a lot of points. Okay, your first writing prompt is an argumentative, or the first 2. First prompt, game changer. After Zaroff's death and the ensuing police investigation, an international committee is debating how the general's island should be used now that it is not occupied. The 2 prevailing options are to convert the island into a resort hotel or make it into an endangered animal sanctuary. In a letter addressed to the international community, convince the committee to choose one option over the other. Defend your answer with supporting evidence and include references to the text in your argument. Hunting for sport. Hunting for sport has been around for thousands of years. Many countries impose restrictions on the types of animals that can be hunted, the duration of the hunting season, and the number of animals a person may kill. But very few countries have outright banned hunting as a recreational sport. Should sport hunting be banned in the United States? In a well-developed essay, convince your reader either that the sport of hunting should be banned or that it should be allowed to continue. Use extensive supporting evidence and details to support your position. Expository. The next two prompts are expository writing prompts. Game changer. After Zaroff's death and the ensuing police investigation, possession of the general's island has been turned over to the Brazilian government. You are a civic engineer working with the Brazilian government to charge of repurposing the island now that it is no longer occupied. Write a public address to the international community describing in detail what will become of the island now. Some options might include a resort hotel, a nature animal reserve, research facility, and/or other residential or commercial development. Why has the government chosen this route? Use details from the descriptions of the island in your report. Exclusive interview. Ever since Sanger Ransford returned to the mainland with his incredible tale, news outlets have been clamoring to get the full story from him. Ransford has offered the exclusive interview to your news organization. Create an interview relating the events in the story in Ransford's own words. Your interview should ask at least 6 complex questions. You may include follow-up questions in this total and provide extensive answers for each question. You should use quotations from the text in your interview. Narrative. Missing pieces. What happened to Ransford between jumping from the cliff and the confrontation in the general's bedroom? What did Ransford experience while swimming across the cove? How did he get into the chateau? What were his thoughts while waiting for the general to return? Write an addendum to the story from Ransford's point of view, filling in what happened during this time. Be sure to include sensory details and figurative languages. In figurative language, Ivan the Terrible. The reader knows very little about Ivan beyond his physical description. How did he come into the general's service? Why is he so devoted to the general? Is he actually deaf and dumb, which means mute? As the general claims, what is his background? Write a piece that serves as a prequel to the short story and discusses Ivan's background and how, when he met the general. Refer to descriptions of the two men from the text as you are writing. All right, writing assessment format. This should go on the page, not in a heading. It's on the page. Your heading should only have your last name and the page number. So here you put your first and last name, Miss Kelsey, pre-APIBLA1, day, month, and year. Make sure everything's double spaced, Times New Roman, 12-point font. You're going to come up with a creative title. When you set up your paragraph, make sure to use 12-point font, Times New Roman, double spaced. The page margin should be set up with 1-inch margins all around the page. Your heading should start your name, followed by a teacher's name. The heading should include subject, followed by the date. The date should be inverted format that follows day, month, and year layout. Each paragraph should be set up with an indentation before each paragraph. You could set up the indentions with the rules, or you can press the tab button once. Your 3-paragraph essay should be at least 5 sentences in length for each paragraph. You're always welcome to write more than 3 paragraphs. Please make sure to proofread your 3 paragraphs before you turn in for a grade. Please let me know if you have any questions. All right, let's take a look at the rubric. So if you want the full amount of points, you're going to want to do this top level here for the full 50 points. Your focus needs to be sharp, distinct controlling point made about a single topic with evident awareness of the task. Content, substantial, specific, and or illustrative content demonstrating strong development and sophisticated ideas. Organization, sophistication, arrangement of content with evident and or subtitle transitions. Style, precise, illustrated use of a variety of words and sentence structures to create consistent writer's voice and tone appropriate to audience. Conventions, evident control of grammar, mechanics, spelling, usage, and sentence formation. All right, if you scroll down, each is worth 10 points. You have your focus, your content, organization, make sure you have a strong introduction and conclusion, consistent, coherent, and logical progression, uses clear and skillful transitions, your conventions, grammar, mechanics, spelling usage, and sentence formation total is worth 50 points. Please email me if you have any questions, and make sure you take your time and put a lot of effort in this because it is worth 50 points.